Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your special being. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for liking. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for your comments. Thank you so much for the support so far. In today's video, I'm going to be answering a question that was left in the comment section in one of my videos where I addressed 5 common misconceptions about male nurses in Nigeria, and I'm going to be talking about and addressing that question in today's video. This question is also something that has been often perceived about male nurses and patient care. It's a question in relating to male nurses and patient care. The question says, I'd like you to discuss how some male nurses can occasionally come across as detached and unkind in their approach to healthcare or to patient care. Personally, before I became a registered nurse, I have met some male nurses as well. Even when I started practicing, I have also asked myself this question, that why do some male nurses feel detached or less warm, something like that. It's a sensitive topic because this is also something that some patients and even other healthcare professionals, other healthcare workers have asked themselves that all might perceive that male nurses feel less warm, and they also come often as detached, like they are too serious, they are no nonsense type of person, strong face, not always smiling, and more like they don't care. And I also feel that this is a common perception of so many people. It's a common perception of patients, it's a common perception of even other healthcare professionals, and I think it's important to discuss why this may happen. So first and foremost, people often associate empathy, people often associate compassion to female, they often associate care to the female gender, which is one of the reasons why I believe that male nurses are often perceived as though they do not care, which is one of the reasons why I also feel like male nurses are often perceived as though they are less compassionate, they feel detached, they care less. First and foremost, I would say that why people believe this about male nurses is because traditionally, or let me say culturally, people often associate empathy, people often associate care, people often associate compassion to the female gender. They often associate all of these things, all of these qualities to female. And I want to believe that this is one of the reasons why male nurses are often perceived as detached and careless when it comes to patient care. And the societal stereotypes or the cultural beliefs of so many people about this subject is one of the reasons why male nurses are often perceived this way. One reason for this belief is that society has often translated what caring or what compassion should look like. Society has often translated what care should look like. This includes warmth, this includes nurturing, which is most times associated to the female gender. And because of this, male nurses sometimes bring a completely different approach to caring. Male nurses sometimes bring a completely different approach to how they nurse their patients. And because of this different approach, that is why most male nurses are often seen as uncaring, detached, sometimes are seen as the no-nonsense kind of nurse, male nurse, and all too serious, no smiling and all that. That is because the same way a female nurse is going to care, the way a female nurse is going to nurture a patient, the way a female nurse is going to be compassionate about his or her patient, the way a female nurse is going to show compassion about her patient is different from how a male nurse is going to show compassion to his own patient. This is the first reason I would say in my own perspective, I would say that most male nurses are often perceived as uncaring, less compassionate, and even detached when it comes to their patients. So the second reason why I would say that most male nurses are perceived as detached is because some people are task focused than patient focused. And because of where most male nurses work that I've come across, places like the emergency room, as a result of this, most male nurses are often task oriented. And what I mean by being task oriented is that most male nurses want to achieve what they should do for each day rather than being patient focused. Most male nurses tend to tilt much more to being task focused than patient focused. I would say that it pays and it is much more better when you balance up these two, when you balance up being task focused and patient focused. Let me just state that because most male nurses tend to gravitate towards being task focused and patient focused, that doesn't mean that they are not caring, that doesn't mean that they are not compassionate about their patients. Another reason why I believe that most male nurses are often perceived as less caring is because most male nurses work in high pressure settings. And what I mean by high pressure settings is that most male nurses work where there is so much of task. Like I mentioned in my video about 5 common misconceptions, most male nurses work in emergency department or the emergency room, the intensive care units, which we commonly know as the ICU, and also in surgical areas. So that is where most male nurses work in. And in all of these areas that I mentioned, that is where, like I love to put it, that's where there's so much of guilt. So in most situations, it is very rare to be able to want to be patient focused in areas like that. For a nurse to be much more patient focused, you need to have a much more calm environment. You need to have a much more serene environment to be able to say you are patient focused. They don't have an environment that is calm. They don't have an environment that helps them or that wants to help them promote being patient focused over than being task focused. And while it is helpful that many nurses work in environments like this because of the physical strength, which is often associated to areas like that in Nigeria, it can sometimes distance us from our patients' care. It can sometimes distance us from how we even give out care. So that is also one of the reasons why many nurses are perceived as uncaring, less compassionate. Personally, I would say that communication is key. Communication is actually the most important thing when it comes to patient care, when it comes to taking care of my patients. One of the ways I show that I care for my patients is that I listen to them a lot. I really want to know what it is like, how it is like for you, for your family, for your business. I just want to know. I listen, and then one of the things I also try to do is I try to show up for them. I try to be there for them. So sometimes it even takes me going out of my way to want to make sure that I am present for them. So that is one of the ways I personally believe that I can translate care to my patient. Let me say this to wrap up, that male nurses bring a different approach to care. Male nurses bring a different approach to compassion. It is not always going to be like the female nurses. In most cases, it will not even be like how the female nurses translate care. And I would also say to wrap up this video that male nurses bring a unique strength and commitment to patient care. We are here because of patients. That's just the truth, and that's just it. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you found this video insightful and educative as well. If you have any further questions, if you have anything you would love me to know about, I'll be waiting in the comment section to receive your questions, to whatever clarification that you might have about male nursing, about the nursing profession. And please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, and most importantly, don't forget to comment if you found this video very helpful. Thank you so very much again as usual. See you in my next video.